Hello, my name is Carmen Flores, and I will be discussing the model of curriculum design that I feel that best suits our school. Curriculum designs can generally be broken up into two categories. There is the product model and the process model. I will be focusing on the product model. The product model really allows for it to be more goal oriented and results oriented. So there is a clear cut process to a curriculum model design. Go ahead and open this up right here. So subject-centered design, that's really the curriculum that I am presenting to the team. A subject-centered design curriculum addresses all the standards that must be taught for that school year. So it is a way to make sure that you address all of the standards that need to be taught for that grade level, to make sure that you're incorporating all of them and that they're being taught in a sequential order. Subject Center also has a clear learning objectives and goals. So it allows the teacher to set goals for their class and allows the teacher to move at a pace that they feel the class is able to flow gradually so that they're able to grasp the concepts and are able to achieve those goals. Another thing about Subject Center is that it is focused on delivering the subject matter. So this type of curriculum is designed around the subject. It is designed so that we can incorporate all of the aspects of the subject, and you are also able to do some cross-subject teaching as well, which is almost a necessity nowadays in school because we are so short on time, especially in elementary schools when you are a general ed teacher and you are required to teach several different subjects. You are able to combine subjects together. For example, you're able to combine social studies, ELA, writing, speaking, listening, all of those standards, you're able to put them together in a subject-centered curriculum and teach them all at once. So that right there is a great way of making sure that you're hitting all of that content and you're able to expose your students to that learning. Another aspect about subject-centered curriculum is that the learning process is very structured. Again, the teacher is able to plan out an entire year's worth of lessons and what goals the teacher wants to achieve, and you're able to structure it so that you know where your students should be at during the year. So it is very structured. This type of teaching allows for teacher to have clear expectations and the lessons that need to be covered with activities that will help guide students to reach the learning goals. This type of curriculum is also very desirable for newer teachers. It allows newer teachers to have a pacing guide so that they are able to know what needs to be covered throughout the year and know how long, when, and where everything needs to be taught. So this is also a curriculum that is excellent for teachers who like to have their year planned out, who would like to have all of their subject matters covered. And for new teachers, it makes a great tool so that they're able to address standards and teach the content that is required within that grade level. So back to some of the other things that this type of curriculum covers. The learning throughout this curriculum is very quantifiable, which means that there are assessments throughout the curriculum. So the teacher sets a goal, and then the teacher assesses the students. So therefore, it is more, what is the word I'm looking for? It's more fine-tuned, and the teacher is able to assess the students and see if the students are making some of those quantifiable learning goals. And then lastly, again, this type of design model, you can have cross-subject being taught. Again, that is ideal, especially if you are an elementary teacher and you are required to teach all of the general ed subjects. Next, the other thing that I wanted to cover is when utilizing this curriculum, it allows you to plan out your entire year. The teacher guides the students through the learning process. The teacher knows exactly where the students are in the learning process, and students do not feel overwhelmed by an over amount of knowledge or resources that they're being given. And again, the teacher is able to measure the growth. Some learning theories that can be utilized with this type of curriculum are connectivism. You can most absolutely incorporate technology into your lessons. Another one is cognitivism. Again, you can integrate, even though it is very teacher led, you can integrate options and choices for students so that they're able to choose different activities throughout their learning process. And socioculture is another learning theory that can be incorporated. It is encouraged to incorporate some aspects of the students' cultures, their communities, just things that are relevant to them so that it will make the learning experience more desirable for the student. Again, thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you have been able to have a better understanding of this type of curriculum, which is subject-centered curriculum. Thank you.